E-mini playbook, October the 26th, Thursday, 7-minute market recap. We are looking at the events of the day to gauge the playbook and also the activities that took place. Starting where we start with the daily chart, looking at what has happened from the beginning of the year up until now, getting this activity starting back in May as we go into this upward trend. We get our peak in August and we begin to trickle back down. We go into trend congestion August through mid September. We continue the downward trend going into October. A bit of trend congestion, then we go back into where we are today, resuming this trend. Now, looking at the daily, we can see that that's where we are. However, as we saw yesterday, we are still relying on our tools to determine the sentiment for the day. On the daily chart, we are in a downward trend. However, we want to monitor to make sure that we are on the right side of the intraday market as we are taking our shorts that are consistent with the downward trend. A downward trend like this, we're not looking for any long trades. And it's been this way since October 17th. The benefit of looking at the daily is that we could see what type of situation we are in the big picture. So, gauging that, we want to lean on our intraday tools to see who's in control. When we approach the markets, we are looking at probabilities. Trading has no guarantees. There are no absolutes. There are no trading systems that will give 100% results all the time. What we are becoming good at is navigating the ability to gauge the probability of the market. Who's in control is the question that we ask. We ask that on the large charts. Before we take a trade, we ask that on the smaller charts. That is our primary question. Are the bulls in control? Are the bears in control? We want to know that as our primary question. So, what tools are we using? Primarily, we're using the advanced decline line. Most traders will look at the advanced decline line, especially when trading the E-mini, because it is an indication of how individual stocks are doing. And as goes the individual stocks, eventually will go the S&P and the E-mini. So we want to know what's happening. And looking at today, we have the advanced decline line here. We have the nicey chick chart here. So if we, by chance, were to look at the timing of the movements on the advanced decline line, we see average opening. We're seeing that the advanced decline line is opening at a little bit above 500, which is not extreme, it's average. But what are we seeing primarily? We're seeing a slow trickle upwards. So individuals entering into the opening of the market and looking for that immediate short, it is more probable to put a pause on that short based on the activity of the advanced decline line. Let this upward move have its course. When we get confirmation is around 11 o'clock, when the advanced decline line begins its trickle downwards, and it trickles down from 11 all the way up until 1 o'clock. And if we're looking at the 12-minute chart for price activity, we can see 11 o'clock is here. We see the peak in the price here, and then we see the trickle down going into 1 o'clock here. So if we're planning our short trades, we want to plan our short trades to be consistent with the activity of the advanced decline line. What do we also see if we were considering going short again after this movement, after the advanced decline line begins its movement up, starting at 130, going from 130 all the way until close to the market close, 330. This short early at 11 o'clock worked. Another short from here, we're getting mixed market activity. We're not seeing one side in control or the other, and primarily it has to do with this activity of the advanced decline line. So even though we are in a downward trend, it gives us more precision if we're timing our shorts based on the activity that's happening with the intraday behavior. That keeps us on the safe side. It keeps our timing good. It allows us to be in a position where we are not expecting a large downward movement that is not going to match the movement of the advanced decline line. Again, hope everyone traded well. Today was a great day. These are the types of days where we are leaning heavily on our intraday tools, but as we see, they give us good favor. We are not in an absolute market. We are in a market where we are developing the ability to become good at probabilities. Hope everyone traded well. We look forward to the markets going into tomorrow, Friday. We will have a similar question. We are in this downward trend on the daily. How will we time our shorts going in? We should not allow it to be automatic. We should have strategy and we should monitor the activity that's happening so that we can stay safe. Have a great night. Look forward to seeing everyone on the next trading session.